Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Mystaria Realms of Lore. And we're finishing up the dungeon battle, and I'm going to try to move 2 people down to get those treasure chests. That way it gets them in and out rather quickly. And then we're going to regroup here. But I know there's a trigger point, so I don't want to move too far up and accidentally hit the trigger point, because that would suck for me. And you'll see why that's the case here in a moment. So we're going to heal. So everyone is pretty much up on healing, and learned a couple of abilities. I wish I had just a little bit more MP with Aragon. That way he could cast Fireball again, and be set on learning probably another ability. Alright, so we'll send Bird Guy in, Cats. I swear to God I can't pronounce his name for the life of me. Please, someone knows a fair bit of Japanese pronunciations. Illuminate me in this, because I'm just going to either call them Birdie or Cats for the rest of the game. I probably should have just named him Birdie. Aragon cannot use cover, yay! And I heal accidentally because of stupid cursor memory. So, hopefully that doesn't come around to bite me in the ass. And we get another heal. So we got 2 heals out of those, and then the rest of the treasure chests are sadly off limits to us for the time being. So we're going to defend and let Birdie catch up to us, because like I said, I really don't want to hit the trigger point and then be screwed. And I don't want anyone to die, because if they die, they don't get the experience points to level up at the end. Which, not so much of a hurt, but we really do need these levels. So I'm actually just going to speed it up by ending my turn and kind of shafting these guys out of points for cover or defend, but I need to do this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move a couple of people up to that door, because that door is important. And then what we're going to do is make sure everyone is caught up, and then we're going to put one person out to be cannon fodder. And hopefully the cannon fodder will survive, but more than likely not. Which means I'm going to be playing it kind of a little close to the chest as far as who can do anything. Alright, and check the door. Special key is required, so we've got to trigger an event first. But I'm stupid and I move them over that way, which I got a little confused as to what I actually needed to do first to trigger the event. So, if we try to go for the exit that we were planning on, Juza shows up, and he's threatening to kill us all horribly. And depending on who you move into the trigger point will be the one to respond. So, if you want to hear some specific dialogue, you can have any of Bane's people show up, and they have a little bit more, or Feral talks. He's got pretty long line as well. So, and that triggers the event, and now we know that we can't go through him. And to be on the safe side, I'm going to cast a Protect Shield, because Juza can hurt. He can hurt bad. So we want to put people in the Protect Shield. And then he's gonna kind of muddle over to us, not doing anything. Now we can check this. And you have to check it several times to get the right key. And the first time I went through this, I thought that I'd screwed up, and I went to the wrong door, or I didn't get the right key, or that I shouldn't have opened the door to the bottom and gotten those 2 treasure chests. And that was a nightmare. I screwed that up, and all of my people died, because Juza doesn't move far, but he can hurt if you don't have a protect shield and defense. This key looks like a match. Alright, so doors open. And that ends Reiko's turn, which kind of sucks. But now we just move everyone out of the way. Really, you just need one person to get out alive before, or you need one person to make it to the edge. And that ends the battle. Everyone just magically escapes with that one person. You don't have to get everyone out individually. So, one more space and we're good. Reiko will probably get hit, but he's in the protect shield, so he should be able to survive. Yeah, 37. That, he didn't have defense on, so that's how much difference you take in defense versus not defending. Alright, so we've made it out, and Juza, yeah. Juza will kill you in this fight. You're not supposed to win against him. But we level up. Everyone should be at level 3 now, I think, except for maybe our 2 new people. They're probably level 1, and they go up to level 2 now. Yep. Level 1 to level 2, level 1 to level 2. So, that is us escaping Queensland Castle. Mazel tov, we're alive. But we are so outmatched and outgunned as far as Bane's generals. So what are we going to do? We've got to come up with a plan. And Sora's already talking about giving up. She's useless. Except not. We're going to be using her till probably the very end of the game. She's the only really dedicated healer that we get. We had a couple other people who have some healing abilities, but she's our dedicated healer. She's kind of important. And Aragon thinks of a magic way to defeat Bane, except it's not really a way, it's a, hey, I'm desperate and grasping at straws. So let's go see the wise man my mom used to talk to. That's, okay, yeah. Makes sense, perfect sense to me, honestly. Alright, come on. And the kind of dialogue between Reiko and Aragon is just bad dialogue. Just too many silences, the ellipses. we really don't need that much between the two of them, honestly. It's a bit much, so. Yoink. Oh, come on. Located somewhere along the road. Everything's along the road here. We definitely have to go to the road, no matter where we go. Alright, so we're now on the world map. It does have to take a second to load to the world map. And this is Queensland. Where shall we go? And if you press the LR buttons, you can switch between whatever party member you want to be the icon walking around the world map. We can enter Queen's Heart. Another queen-related word. It's getting a little ridiculous. This is our first town, which really doesn't have much for us at the moment. It has weapons, but we already have all of these weapons equipped. These are the weapons everyone's currently got. So, nothing useful there. The armor shop, there is a fair bit of useful armor. We've got lots of hats that we can't use. Hairband, round hat, sallet, tunics, priest we can equip, but that's like 50 gold, so we're not going to do that because we only have 68. Leather gloves for the 2 girls, and then wooden shields for all of the guys. We're actually going to be buying shields. That's what we're going to do. And we'll come back later for the gloves, because I'm not going to be putting them in harm's way, honestly. So, buy 5, and we have 8 gold left, which means we're pretty much broke. So, and the equipment system, or the equipment menu in this game sucks. So, you've got to go out, go to this, and then equip, and you can see what everyone's got equipped at the moment. The armor and weapon selection of this game also is kind of disappointing. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not... There's not a huge amount of variation. There's, you know, maybe about 10 to 15 pieces of anything, and that's it. And a lot of things are shared between multiple characters. Like, Cats here uses the same type of sword that Reiko does, so, you know, not a lot of unique properties between weapons. Most people actually double up on weapons. There's a couple of spear users, a couple of ninja sword users, a couple of bow users. One person gets a hammer, and that's pretty unique. And you can see here the technique menu that everyone's got. Make sure everyone's got techniques equipped. I go ahead and put cover on Sara. She's not going to use it, but... Make sure everyone's got all their attacks equipped. And you can see all the attack information, what type of technique it falls under, its range, its power or energy, its base damage properties. So it gives you an idea of what to do. This is the item shop, which we can buy heals, which heal health, mana, which restore MP, Emlita, which restores status, and then a couple of accessories. We're not going to buy anything now because we have no money. And the next to that is the tavern, which is ultimately useless to us at the moment. Taverns you can go to collect rumors and information. And then here we have the save screen. So that's it. I'm going to save in a different file because I'm going to be doing a lot of weird stuff. So I don't want to screw up my only save file in case I massively screw something up. And this is the status screen, which shows all sorts of their base stats, which I couldn't even begin to tell you what half that stuff is. One of them I know is Water Walk, which is the WWK, and if it has X, that means they can't go into deep water. I don't know what the CHL is. I've got to look that up. I'm going to post a lot of this information in the description of this video so that you can look at it. And here's your level in any particular skill that character has. So Reiko, Ninja, Hand-to-Hand, and Defense. And also talks about the weaknesses, like Sara just showed weakness, Dark Magic, Defense, Attack, and Holy Magic. So she's got a fair bit. But I'll go ahead and end this video here, and I'll see you all in the next installment. Later, everyone.